Hi again, folks. In this video, I'm going to look at 5 potential goalies we could go after this offseason that I believe is realistic to get in trades under contract. Coming up. All right, guys, another one coming your way. And this one, I broke down, I came up with 9, I broke it down to 5 that I think are realistic that we can get in deals. I really do believe we can get any of these guys in a deal. I do. So, and you know, these are realistic names I'm going to throw at you. Shout out goes to Larry Dingy. He's the one that asked me to do 5 potential trades for goalies. Larry, I'm going to do under contract, okay? Because we've done the UFA before. I know you asked me for UFA also. We'll do that later on in the year. But right now, I want to look at goalies under contract that I think we can potentially get in a deal. And I think they would all fit in Buffalo fine as mentors. And there might be some that you guys have that I forgot about. But these are the 5 I came up with. And I'm the one with the camera, so you're stuck having to listen to it. There you go. Okay, let's get on it, guys. Let's get on it because I got a busy day ahead with this. So let me open it up. 5 clips coming your way, and then we'll talk about it for a bit. All right, number 5 on the list. I'm going 5 to, and I did number them the way I believe in order. So here's number 5. Here we go. And I got James Reimer coming in at number 5, because I'll tell you what, I would have laughed at this idea once upon a time when he was in Toronto, you know. But as he's unfolded, as the years have passed in it, he's had a pretty decent career. You know, a .913 save percentage for a career is damn good. It really is. 279 goals against. This year, his save percentage, .915, 275 goals against. So he's right on pace with what he is going to bring to the table, I believe, even if he was a Sabre next year, this guy. Now, the numbers on him right now, on Reimer, he has 1 year left, 2.25 million. And I'm rounding off, guys. If it's in the thousands, I'm just rounding it off. So it's 2.25 million for 1 year left on the contract next year. Then he's unrestricted the year after. He's 34 years old. Reimer, I'd have no problem if we got. These are all these goalies, I'm just going to say it, I have no problem if the Sabres get these guys for a few years. I got no problem at all. I really don't. So I would look at him as a possible, because we're not going to go out and just get who we want. And you know, it has to be circumstance. It has to be an offer. Somebody like Reimer, I could see them letting him go, honestly, for a second rounder, really. I don't believe he would cost a first rounder in a deal. I just don't. And coming in at number 4, here we go. Cam Talbot, I got as number 4. God, I remember him when he was young on the Rangers back then, and then the Oilers got him, and my buddy, he loves the Oilers. And I was sure he'd work out at Edmonton, and it just didn't work over there. It looked at first like it was going to. I mean, look at the games played on the 2016-17 season when they had their playoff run. You know, a 239 goals against that year, 73 games played. I mean, it just looked like he was going to be the guy. And then he's bounced around. You see, he's short-lived time in Philly. Then he went to Calgary for a year. .919 save percentage there, though, .263. Very good. But his 2 years in Mini, we keep in mind, of course, Mini's a good defensive team, but still, hey, it's not bad. I mean, the numbers are respectable with this guy. So this is another guy I would honestly have no problem of getting. And he has 1 year left, 3 points at 3.7 million. Then he's unrestricted. He's currently 34. And that's another thing. There was other guys I wanted to bring in Carter Hart into the equation, but he's 23 and it's not, unless they're willing to trade him, then yes, of course, we go after a young guy like Carter Hart right away, you know, but I don't think he'll be available. You know, it's just not realistic. And I was looking at all these guys. I believe a lot of these guys can be traded. If it's not with us, with somebody else. I could see all these guys getting new homes. Number 3, here we go. And I'm bringing Matt Murray back into the equation like I did months ago. Matt Murray, as you see this year, a .906 save percentage, 305 goals against average. And it looked like, you remember before he started getting hurt, how he was doing. He was really getting on a roll. He had that bad start and then he went crazy for a while and then got hurt. So the issue with Matt Murray, though, he has 2 years left at $6.25 million. Then he's unrestricted. What I do like, though, I like the 2 Stanley Cups, of course, and that he's only 27 years old. He will be 28. I mean, I'm just giving you their current ages in this video. So Matt Murray, yeah, I would have no problem with, really. I'd have no problem with him. And is it realistic? I don't know. I don't think the Sabres want to spend that much, guys, on a mentor. I just don't, you know. But if it's the right mentor, then we should do it, I think, you know, if it's the right one. All right, number 2. Here we go. And I got Semyon Varlamov as coming in at number 2. And I think this would be a good acquisition. Yes, right now he is 33, as you see there. He has 1 year left at $5 million, and then he's unrestricted. But if you look at the numbers are good this year on an Islanders team that, once again, didn't have the best of seasons. And if you look, 929, 914, 909, 920, there you see an 898 on Colorado. And 914, 921, 927, like his numbers have been so damn consistent his whole career, this guy. I'd have no problem getting Varlamov. I think it would actually be a smart pickup if we could get this guy. I have no doubt in my mind on that. That might cost. I know he's 33. I get it. It might cost a first rounder. It might. The last 2, I think, are going to cost. I think he would cost a first rounder. I just do, actually. I think even at his age, because he has probably 5 good years left, this guy. So Varlamov is definitely on my radar if we can get him in a deal. And the last 2, I'll just go on the record saying, yeah, I would do a first rounder for them. But it would be the low one, you know. It would be a lower one, of course, not a top 15 pick. No way. I would give the Florida pick to get this guy. I think it would be a smart move. All right, number 1. Here we go. Jordan Binnington. Yep, I like Binnington. We all seen what he did in that playoff where, yes, he should have won the MVP. I still don't get why O'Reilly got it and not him, but it is what it is. He has put up decent numbers since, not stellar numbers like that rookie year, no, but I think when you look at his numbers this year, as poor as they are, this is the time to jump on a trade for a guy like this. As you see, 28 years old. He has 5 years left, guys, at $6 million. He's locked in. Now, would he approve a trade to Buffalo? He might. He might not. You know, I don't believe Buffalo's off all these teams' list now like people think. So 5 times $6 million left on this guy's deal. He's unrestricted at the end. That's the thing with Binnington. Yes, it's a little high risk. It's 5 years. He's locked in. But it solves a major issue. And this is a guy that we know in the playoffs what he's done. We've seen it. That's no damn fluke what he did. You know, winning Game 7 in Boston to boot. I mean, we can look at it from 10 different angles. When you got a Stanley Cup goalie that's still young, and Binnington is 28. If I didn't mention that, he's 28. And 5 years left at $6 million, which is steep, you know, but I think they would like to get rid of that contract. So they probably wouldn't demand a first rounder. We probably could get him for a lot less because we take on the contract. But is it that bad of a contract? A guy that's won a Stanley Cup in his rookie year? You know, I know Cam Ward did it, and he looked damn good, and he got paid, and he still looked good after. And you remember the Hurricanes went to the Final Four again with Cam Ward. So I don't know. It's a bit of a controversial call with Binnington. I get that because of his contract. No other reason. I would love to get him if we could. I would. I'm open-minded to all this, is what I'm saying. I would just trust Adams knows what he's doing with whatever call he would make with these 5 guys if one of them becomes a Sabre. The odds are, guys, I'll tell you what the odds are. The odds are Anderson's going to sign 1 more year, and this is all, you know, But we'll see. If Anderson retires, then we got to get aggressive. We got to make some deals. We got to look at it then. All right, that's it for this one, guys. I got more coming your way. I'll see you then.